Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. This video today is focused on rising and how being adventurous can lead to self-discovery and healing, not just surviving but rebuilding. This is episode 2 on my 5-part series on using your leftovers to heal. I rediscovered my creative side that I lost along the way, urging me to find my light and my adventurous spirit, using faith, courage, determination, and love as my foundation. If you saw the last video, we talked about using the leftovers of yourself, the parts you thought were destroyed, to begin healing after a narcissistic relationship. And today I want to go deeper. So let's talk about how to use your faith, courage, determination, and above all, love to keep rising no matter what. Not just survive, but to truly thrive. Because, you didn't come this far just to come this far. So welcome anyone new here. My name is Annemarie. I help people heal from narcissistic or toxic relationships by turning their pain into their power. This channel is all about possibilities, about positivity, and about growth. So if you want to work with me privately, my details are below in the description box. So let's get into it. Let's start with faith. Not the kind that's blind, but the kind that believes anyway. The kind that whispers, there's more for me, even if all you see are ruins. Faith is trusting that God, the universe, whatever higher power you connect with, didn't bring you through that storm just to leave you there. When you had nothing left, faith kept you going, kept you moving forward. It got you out of that bed. It helped you leave the room, the house, the situation, the relationship. It helped you pick yourself up and dust yourself off and take a breath and take another step and to just keep going. Even if your faith is a little bit shaky right now, or it's still small like a mustard seed, that's okay. That's enough. Because it's not about the size of your faith. It's about where it's rooted. So plant it so deep in the belief that you were never meant to live in pieces, but you were meant to rise and live in peace. The second part, let's look at courage. Courage isn't bravado. It's not always fierce. Sometimes courage is crying on the floor and still showing up the next day. Courage is feeling the fear and taking another step forward anyway. It's taking calculated risks and stepping outside of your comfort zone because you understand the importance of moving forward. It's reading that old text and not feeling compelled to reach out. It's standing in your power when people don't like the new you. It's saying, that was abuse, even when your voice shakes. Courage is facing what tried to destroy you and saying, you don't get to win. And if you're listening to this, you're already courageous. You're doing the hard work simply by coming here, for starters, and you're confronting the truth, facing your own shadows. That's not weakness. That's power. That's courage. Okay, so don't minimize yourself in the process of your own healing. So now let's talk about determination. Healing doesn't happen in a straight line. There are good days and there are some really, really heavy days. But determination is what keeps you showing up for you every single day. It's not just leaving the narcissistic situation, it's staying gone. It's not just knowing your worth, it's living a life aligned with that worth every single day. It's not just posting a quote, it's doing the work behind it. That's wisdom. Determination means choosing yourself. Even when you're tempted to go back to what's familiar, even when you're still lonely, even when the old version of you feels more comfortable than the healed version you're stepping into. Determination says, I refuse to settle for scraps again. So in the last one, let's talk about love. Let's bring that fourth and final part of this equation, and that's love. Healing cannot happen in a space where anger or fear live. You have to remove yourself from it. Love and forgiveness are therefore crucial for your overall success. This isn't for them, this is for you. Holding on to grudges in your heart and in your mind is a really heavy burden to carry. And you've hurt enough. So, because anger weighs you down and resentment keeps you stuck. So drop the load and drop into love. Putting it all together, let me tell you something. Faith keeps your vision alive. Determination will keep your feet moving. Courage will keep your adventures interesting. And love will keep your heart open. Together, they are unshakable. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all right instantly. You just need to keep going. You just need to keep picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and keep going. Your scars, don't be ashamed of them. They are your badge of honor, so wear them proudly. They're proof that you may have bled, but you didn't die. Proof that you lost yourself, but you came back stronger. Listen, I don't know exactly where you are in your journey, but I do know this. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience and wisdom. You're building a life that no one will take from you again. And that's such a beautiful space to be in. Let faith be your compass. Let courage be your armor. Let determination be your engine. And let love, above all, let love be your guide. And when you feel tired, come back to this space, because I'll remind you every single time, you were never too broken to begin again. You were never not enough to keep going. And if this message found you today, I'm grateful that you're here, because obviously you're meant to hear it. Drop a comment and just say, I'm still standing. That's it. Let that be your declaration. And until next time, the next video will be on choosing to shine and healing after all the trauma. So until next time, protect your energy, honor your journey, and always, always choose you and choose love. So until then, as always, lots and lots of love from my heart to you.